Last episode of Dandadan, Turbo Granny is still around. Ken, despite getting his shaft back, is still missing his balls, and now we are on a quest to find these, according to the first frame of this of this episode, his balls are golden, so it seems like they're gonna have to go find some golden balls. It's like the Dragon Balls, except... And we also got to see a little bit of Aira, and I would presume we're gonna see a little bit more of her in this episode, so that will be fun. Full lengths are on Patreon, early access, and a YouTube membership. Other than that, let's get started. Glimmer gold, huh? Maybe if you shine a light at it, it'll shine back, you know? Somebody already took them already. Powerful life force. Psh. So you're gonna have to fight the fucking evil spirit? Well, I guess you'll stay in that body forever. Just fucking beating the absolute shit out of her. I'll never forget it. Ball intel. Still a dangerous power, that's right. Like if he loses his anger and shit. Uh-oh. Can you introduce us? Yeah, she can kick your ass. Wait. Yeah, it's Momo. Popular? Oh, cute. Oh. Thinking she's cute? You can think your friend is cute. What are you talking about? Have you guys, like, done it? She'll sleep with anyone. Don't know, but it's true. Oh. So, like, did they see that or no? Yeah, what's up? You okay? Yeah, you can talk shit about me all you want. Don't fucking talk shit about Momo. Well, that's that same case with Momo. Gotta hide. Oh, Turbo Granny snuck herself into school. He can roam free. He can't do anything anyway. Wow. Too heavy of a burden for you. Trying to tempt him. Yeah. After you kill everybody around you. Oh. He's running away. How does Turbo Granny lay flat in that backpack? Something happened with your bae? He's a good guy compared to everybody else you were going out. Oh, shit. Oh, here's Aira. Oh, you're just too pretty, huh? Oh, you're not just cute. The local blockheads. You're a saint, huh? Wow. Yeah, you're a fucking saint. She's the one who's spreading the rumors. Of course. Yeah, you're a green tea bitch. What up now? Oh, she actually sees, so she has some sense of... Yeah, eventually you're gonna wish you don't want to see these things. Ha! Oh, she got his ball! Ah, shit. That's right, you are a bishoujo. Oh. I was thinking, I hope that it just fell on her head. So that was right after the train. So she picked this up, and is this the reason why she's able to see? Yeah. Yoink! Can't even see your own reflection. Yeah, so she picks it up and she sees it. Wow. She's gonna fucking exercise Momo? Are you really doing this? Nah, just a coincidence. I believe you because I'm your friend. We don't see her, sorry. Yeah, she's After she got fucking banged with that head, dude. She's fucking crazy now, dude. Ooh, she's having herself a yakisoba bread. Because you lost against me. Hey, that's a waste of yakisoba pan! Come at me! Looks like a pretty ball made of gold, yeah. Awaken their spiritual powers. Uh-oh. Spirits can see, though they're being hunted. Well, she has something to do after school, so... It's just so funny that she's just out here funneling his ball right now. I don't know about you. Ken's just like, I don't know about you, but my crotch is feeling awfully warm right now. Oh, no need for introduction. She's coming right at you. I'm busy right now. Oh, brother. It's her. Alright, go after her. Yo, did you took her to a fucking abandoned factory? Where are you guys? Oh shit! Damn, got a zip tie and everything. Holy shit, dude, those are high school girls! They're fucking... They're dead! Dude, that ball just keeps changing shape. It's so funny. She's just pressing it. By a strange woman. Ah, the woman in red. You so beautiful, huh? I've been waiting all this time. Ah! Damn, she's been watching you this whole time, huh? Here's mommy. Damn, what a pose, dude. Oh. He's not as fast, or since he Dude, you're gonna tear this guy in half. Jesus Christ. That was some vor shit right there. Over 10 years. Oh, This ghost does have all the time in the world. So she was able to see even back then. It's just that this thing. Yeah, trying to get in the way of me, my daughter. No, Aira, you need to get out. She slipped out. Acrobatic Soki. She stole her. Damn, she stole her friend's phone. A monster, not mommy? Uh-oh. Aira! Aira! You did it. Rip. Yeah, get wrecked, child. Aira's privilege. Say mommy. I mean, you're kind of choking her, so like, I don't know if she can say it anyways. Piece of crap. Oh. Well, there she goes. Damn, is there like a alternate dimension in there? Can you not speak to me right now? I'm trying to grieve right now. For some good fortune. Uh-huh. Was a lighter? Oh, that's why it's oily. Becomes inevitability because I'm here. Huh. The fortune cat. Oh. What a pose, dude. Yo. Alright. That's the end of that. Part 2 for the counterattack. So we got to hear a little bit more about, we got to see a little bit more of Aira and what she thinks. And the fact that her friends are like still, are just there with her, you know? I would presume, after this, right? After all of this. Also, I realized in that when they're showing this ball, right, that they've been showing, it's like, that's the hair of Turbo Granny. And so like, now that she's left her body, she's moving away and then she ends up taking care of this cat. Okay, anyways, ending minus Aira, I would presume, like, after this whole thing, like, I mean, her friend are going to the hospital after this, but, like, after all this shit, I would presume her friend's gonna be like, oh, I don't know if we want to be friends with you anymore. Are they really that loyal, right? They did say she was a pet, somewhere around with a P, yeah? There's that whole thing, so, like, Aira might not end up having friends, so, like, she has to go and hang out with Momo and Ken, consider that they're the only people who are able to see the spirits and everything, right? So it's like she's left with no choice. But we will just have to see what's gonna happen there. But until then, I'm gonna go right back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 6 of Dandadan. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty good episode. We got to see more of Aira and her ways of thinking, you know. Honestly, just from the way that she acts, I think she will fit right in with with the character cast. In the beginning, we learn from Turbo Granny that the balls are wrapped in a veil of her spiritual energy, so it just looks like a golden ball, you know? And so, because of that, any human walking past be like, wow, that's a nice little golden ball you've got there. I'm just gonna yoink that. Or if it's a spiritual, it's a spiritual, a spirit, right? An evil spirit or whatever, and it sees that because, like, it realizes that it has a lot of spiritual energy, and so it would want to take that in hopes of getting more in order to revive itself, as that's the assumption that this is how this would work. Being unable to find Ken's balls, they come back to the house, and Seiko, which they've been saying her name now here in this episode and last episode as well, so I caught it when I was editing, so now I know her name is Seiko. Seiko tells Ken that, hey, don't forget that Turbo Granny's power is inside you. Seems like it's not going haywire this time, but it's still a dangerous power. And this leads us on over to the next day in school, where Ken gets grabbed by this guy, and he's asking, hey, are you going out with Momo? You know, oh, are you just friends? If not, can you introduce her to me? But also, the guy made mention that, oh, you know, ISA is pretty cute. And Ken is also starting to realize, oh shit, she is cute. I've been so worried, I've been so concerned, so focused on the fact that I now have a friend that I didn't realize that, oh my god, my friend is cute, I can't believe it. But he punches himself, right? He's like, oh, she's my friend. Thinking she's cute is bad. That's impure. To which it's just kind of like, I mean, it's really more like you have to come to terms with it, you know? It'd be like, oh yeah, I think my friend is cute, or I think my friend is... I genuinely don't really think that cute in a way could be really depends on how you think about it, but like you could just say cute and like you don't have to have any romantic implications behind it, you know. But then again, I suppose the argument is that, oh, Ken is a guy who thinks a girl is cute, but yeah, you know, whatever. Whatever, I don't really care much for this whole fucking spiel, you know. I'm just kind of like, look, if you think your friend is cute, whatever, you know. If you think they've done some cute shit and you're like, yeah, that's pretty cute, whatever, right? Who cares? But Ken obviously has perhaps feelings for her, and that's why he thinks, oh, it's impure, right? Can't be thinking that she's cute and all that. But as he's trying to get rid of this impurity, the guy goes and says, so you guys have like done it, right? So he said, rumor says she'll sleep with anyone. And that's why I want you to introduce me to her, or her to me, you know? Cause no other girl would sleep with me, please. I just really want to get my dick wet. I'm desperate. Yeah, I'll sleep with this girl who will apparently sleep with anyone, and then once that happens, you know, I'll just call her a slut. So Ken, hearing that, right, ask him, who said such a thing? And he's like, don't know, but it's true, right? I just heard this rumor. It just said, the source says, trust me, bro. And so I'm like, cool. It's true, right? Now I'm gonna try and sleep with her. You know, these are dangerous rumors. Yeah, I said last time, Aira's out here playing some dangerous games. And like, this right here, this is a dangerous game right here, dude. Like, if you're gonna spread this fucking rumor, and you're gonna get some unsavory dude who believes this shit, and they're gonna do some unsavory things, potentially to Momo, if Momo does not have her power, you know, like, that could lead to some severe consequences, Aira. So Ken isn't satisfied if this guy just says, don't know. No, so he grabs this dude, right? Who's spreading this rumor, huh? I find it so funny that, like, you know, Ken's coming in, he's like pulling this guy up, and this dude is just like, oh, this guy's just some fucking nerd. Like, what the fuck is he trying to do to me, you know? Oh, he's trying to intimidate me or some shit, right? So I'm gonna grab his hand, I'm gonna pull him off and push him or whatever, or punch him, you know, whichever one, you know. He's like, oh, what's going on here? And also his bros are with him too, because, you know, you're more courageous in numbers. He says you want to fight, but Ken activates his power without him realizing. But I would presume the people who don't have the, you know, the gift of being able to see spirits and all that, right? They wouldn't be able to see him, transform like this. So Ken has that strength, and he just pushed this man down to his knees. And he just tells him, like, yo, Momo, she ain't this kind of girl, so don't stop fucking spreading this rumor, alright? No, just imagine the people seeing this and they don't see what we're seeing. You know, they just see this nerd just fucking press this guy down, push him down to his knees. After potentially getting choked out, intimidated and all that, Ken just goes back to how he was, you know, just stumbles and just, oh, God, I don't know what's, whew, I just need to go and get my books, and I gotta open it and figure out what the hell's going on. But here is Turbo Granny deciding to come to school with Momo and Ken, and Seiko told Turbo Granny that you can roam free. You can't do anything anyway. That's yeah, free range. Not that you can do anything. But here's Turbo Granny trying to persuade Ken, right? Oh, that power is too heavy of a burden for you. Just let me go back to your, let me come back to your body, and like, I'll promise I'll just leave, you know, no worries. But in the next scene, Momo hears from her friends that somebody is spreading a nasty rumor about you, and that Ken got into a fight with the boys because he heard about this rumor, right? So he's defending you, and so her friends are like, "Look, this guy's good. This guy's a cool guy. Hey, yo, I gotta say, Momo's group of friends, they approve of him. Like, and I think that's, hey, Ken passed through like the first hurdle, you know. Her group of friends approve of him. But this takes us on over to Aira. And the first thing she says, I am just too pretty. Goddamn, Aira. Everyone's eyes are glued to me when I'm walking down the hall. And I'm not just cute. I wave to the local blockheads with a smile. I act ditzy and all that, right? By believing that a pretty girl likes them, they can live another day. I'm giving them a reason to live. Yo, Aira. Her fucking ego is like this big right now. But someone as perfect as myself has things to get super upset about. And when that happens, right, I'm gonna fucking spread rumors. I wanted to get back at that bitch, so I spread rumors that she's a slut. Sheesh, dude. Sheesh. So, is this the group chat, and like, is this the number of how many people are in this group chat? Not really sure, but goddamn, dude, she's out here spreading this rumor, but the rumor is not as spreading as fast as she wants it to be. They just don't get it at all, right? She's a demon, so she saw she saw those hands, right? When yo, fucking Momo was out here using her power to be like, bye, bitch, bye. But since I suddenly became able to see things like that, I must be a chosen individual. Not only is she too pretty, she's kind, and she's been chosen to save the world. This is telling me to save this world from evil demons. This ball right here that just miraculously fell on my head. Yeah, we had this ball just dropping and like just changing its tune every time it hits, and then it finally hits her head. So the thing with Aida is that she already kind of had some sort of spiritual power, and from what Turbo Granny says later on, right, is that if you touch this golden ball, since it's so imbued with spiritual energy, it will awaken them. And so since, you know, Ida's just been funneling this ball for a while, I would presume that's why she's now able to just, I mean, we can see it here in this scene, right? Where she sees this marble, she grabs it, and immediately she sees the blue streaks, but when she drops it, she doesn't see it anymore. And so she's just kind of like, what the hell was that, right? So I gotta go take this ball again, right? I gotta go grab it, and immediately she sees the blue, I don't know, the blue ashes, I suppose. And this is a really nice scenery that they showed. Very nice, although for some reason it kind of looks low quality. The stars in the back, but it's alright. So she realizes there's something special with this ball. I'm gonna pocket it. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. I do love that her friends are just over here like, yeah, so I borrowed this. The fact that Aida is just like, I need you to get me a cape. I need it. Maybe she's like Momo, you know? She's gotta get into her outfit in order to fight. But her friends brought her the fucking Bible. Well, actually, no, it's a holy blessing and banishment prayers. I don't know if she actually read it or not. Oh yeah, you can see the little clicky thing for the lighter. So she gets that. She smells it, because I don't know why she decided to sniff it, but she smells it. She's like, well, doesn't this smell oily? Is this cross genuine? It is not a genuine cross. You can see the little line right here, that's where it will open. Hey, are you really doing this? Asked her friend. Of course I am, Aira says. I have been chosen because I'm just too beautiful. Why are her friends around her anyways? You know? Other than the potential of they could get the leftovers. AKA the boys, right? Like, and like if you hang out with her and if she has a good reputation, even if you know that she's not like actually kind on the inside, right? Like, and if you can get some of that reputation, that would be good. So it's just kind of like, are her friends actually hanging out with her because they like her, or are they hanging out because of her reputation? And, you know, if her reputation goes down because she's just too busy doing crazy shit, as they would assume, right? Because she's like, oh, I must save the world and all that, you know, and they're just like, oh, you've been weird lately, you know, like what you're trying to do is kind of strange too, like you're trying to exorcise this woman, like what the hell's going on? And here is Aira just pointing, there's a woman in a red dress. And they're looking outside and they're like, I don't see any woman in a red dress. I think she's gone a little loco, you know? Momo, I say, is trying to spy on us. And she just goes and she hides behind the pillar. I like that Ken bought Turbo Granny some food. But also, like, I thought this was a doll. I guess maybe if you cut open the doll, like, is it still just gonna be fluff? And if that's the case, like, where's this food going? Magic, right? Some spiritual magic shit. It's actually going into her real body, which is inside Ken and whatnot. But also, like, if she's eating, because she tosses bread on the ground before and then she picks it back up to eat it. So, like, you know, germs and bacterias and all that doesn't really matter. So Turbo Granny said she found a strange woman, right? So Turbo Granny's just been patrolling the area and she saw both Aira and the strange woman, but she was just making note of said strange woman. So it looks like a pretty ball made of gold. It wouldn't be a surprise if anyone picked it up. However, if a human picked it up, it might awaken their spiritual powers, and depending on the person, allows them to see spirits. The fact that they can see spirits means the spirits can see them too. Okay, so just anybody has about spiritual powers, but it depends on the person. Like, I would presume, like, their spiritual powers is, like, strong enough or unique enough or whatever, and that just so happens to be Aira, you know? Maybe she is a chosen one. So Aira comes over to Momo, right? I need to talk to you alone. Momo, she's like, I'm busy right now, so, like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna fucking talk to you, but I don't know, maybe she caught on to something, so I need to go talk to her and just to make sure. And so Momo followed Aira to this abandoned factory, which, you know that if somebody takes you to an abandoned factory, like, some shit is about to go down, okay? Like, the moment you're walking over here and you see that abandoned factory, if you didn't have powers, you know, like Momo, that's when you turn tail. You're like, you know, let's talk in a public area. You know, even though this might be some private shit that you want to talk about, let's do this in, like, an empty classroom or something, you know? It still could be dangerous, like, you guys could lock the door and all that, but, like, I think it'd still be better than an abandoned factory where you could get cut with a rusty nail and, you know, get some really bad infection. Also, these are, like, pliers and shit, right? So, like, those girls fell into those pliers. Also, there's, like, red marks over here, so, like, what? Is that blood? Like, who's bleeding over here? But her friends, you know, got her. Damn, dude, what a fucking maneuver, dude. Both of them took her hand, sweeped her feet, and then, I will say though, these friends, they really out here, you know? Maybe with them doing this, maybe they will just stick with Aira, because, like, if they're willing to fucking do this, which is, like, a crime, maybe they might just stick with Aira in the next episode. Who knows? Who knows? But maybe the fucking push, the breaking point is them, getting this happening to them, right? With, hold on. Yeah, so just them getting grabbed and her just tossing them. Again, they're just normal high school girls. They are dead. They've got broken bones at this point. toss them into the fucking pliers. Are these metal? Like, these are solid wood out here, dude. And it's just metal. Like, they are dead. Momo just committed murder. So here is Aira just pressing Ken's ball against her cheek. Don't revere someone else's nutsack so much. So Ken runs over because he found the strange lady. So he says that's not true. She's not the strange woman. She's the one being targeted by the strange woman. And so the strange woman comes in. Damn, dog. And then you see like the moment she grabs her, and like right here is when like it's like reddish pink, right? It's still like her color. Yeah, it's like a more of a pinkish color, which is very nice considering like you see how like different in all of these like beings are and like the color that they exude. Also, I realized that this is the lady that we also see from the opening. So I do wonder if she will get annihilated like, you know, the other demons, I would kind of presume, but like what is Aira going to do, right? If she doesn't have her power, or if she doesn't have a power of her own. Who knows? We will just have to see about like this whole counterattack, right? And so this ghost has been waiting for Aira all this time, for the past 10 years, for her to be able to see her. And so we see just a slight bit of Aira's childhood, where she got picked up by her dad, I would presume, and she waves to her, right? Waves to this person, but she also called her mommy, to which it's just kind of like, does that mean that Aira doesn't have a mom, right? Was she raised by a single parent, right? Her father? Who knows? We have yet to learn about that, because like, where in this case did she come to the point where she's like, I'm too pretty, right? Who said that to her? Why did she come to this conclusion in the first place, right? So we still have yet to learn about Aira's childhood and all of her, you know, more of her backstory and stuff, so it will be fun to learn about that. But this lady, she loves Aira, you know? Just grabbed her, twirling her around and everything, and we get to see a little bit more, right, of this girl, of Aira grabbing onto the Jesus Christ, the flashes, the dress of this lady, and called her mommy, perhaps thinking that that was her mom. Again, who knows, right? But it shows that here Aira did have the spiritual power within her. It's just been dormant this whole time, but it just so happened to leak out during this moment where she saw the spirit that was just of a raggedy old woman, and then she grew 10 years onward, and now here now here we are with this lady. I gotta say, this ghost, slightly, I don't know why, but like when I was watching her and like the way she reacts and all that, I'm just kind of like, you know, if you weren't so fucking scary and like you doing all this vor act on these children, understandable, you know, maybe she really just wanted a daughter. Is there really anything wrong about that? And then if you decide that you don't want to be her daughter, she just eats you up. She swallows you alive. At some point, I was just kind of like, you know, this ghost is kind of cute. So Aira is still putting on her acts, right? I was chosen. I'm too pretty. I'm here to defeat monsters like you. And so her hearing that Aira's not calling her mommy, instead calling her a monster, the other M word. Oh, this is no bueno. So she just swallows her alive. What? Just go down my throat. She's very sad, you know. She's crying out here, you know. You've tempted Aira into becoming a delinquent. This is your fault. What a position, though. I gotta say, goddamn, dude. But she ends up swallowing Momo as well. But when she swallows her, she ended up swallowing her own hair, right? The hair just got stuck in her teeth and everything. It's just kind of, gross. And so here's Turbo Granny just telling her about the fortune cat, right? And it's kind of, she says a beckoning cat supposedly has the ability to beckon over some good fortune. And so, like, does that, like, this Turbo Granny just has this ability now of like the fortune cat. So you ate some hair when you ate Momo, and so she gets lit up. There's a lot of combustible inside of her, apparently, and she happened to swallow her own hair as well, so that's literally just a little wicker for her to get burned up. That cross the girl was holding was a lighter. There's nothing combustible inside your body, but because you swallowed your hair, you coincidentally ate your own hair. Such fortuity becomes inevitability because I'm here. The fortune, the good fortune. So this forces her to toss them out. Look at that pose, bro. Hey, yo. And then the flick. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, somebody did make mention that the VA of Turbo Granny is the same VA of Luffy, which is why when Turbo Granny starts yelling, I'm just like, it does sound like Luffy. So very fun to very fun to know about that. But they have they've finished rescuing Aira, and now the counterattack is going to start. And yeah, I mean I kind of already have what I mentioned about like I wonder what's gonna happen in the next episode and all that. So kind of already talked about all those stuff. Good episode. Really enjoyed it, and we'll just have to see what happens next. If I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below, and that's it.